The man bought a small hammer and carved his name on the wall. A piece of the wall plaster fell off. He picked up the soil and found that it was loose. An idea formed in his mind. He asked a friend for a poster. After receiving it, he opened and pasted it on the wall. At night, under the cover of the poster, he secretly started chiseling the wall. The next day, he secretly poured the soil out of his pants. Suddenly, the warden led a surprise inspection. He stood up and cooperated. The prison guards searched every corner of the cell, but they found nothing unusual. The warden looked at the poster on the wall but didn't ask him to tear it down. The warden saw him holding the Bible and reached out to take it. The warden was satisfied that he liked the Bible and returned it to him when leaving. He finally let out a sigh of relief, since the Bible was where he hid his hammer. On this day, as usual, he was working for the warden. When the warden went to open the safe, he quietly took out the fake documents and then hid the real ones. The warden opened the safe, and he put the fake documents in. The warden closed the safe and asked him to shine his shoes. However, after he polished the shoes, he put them on and left. After the prison lights were turned off, he took off his prison uniform, and underneath was the warden's shirt. He put on his things and crawled out through the hole he dug in the wall. He climbed down along the pipeline and reached a sewage pipe. He picked up a stone. Every time thunder rumbled, he struck the pipeline, using the thunder to cover the noise. Finally, he successfully broke the sewage pipe. He looked into it through the hole and climbed into the dirty sewage pipe. After crawling out of the sewage pipe, he quickly ran forward into the woods and then took off his prison uniform. He went to the VIP room of the bank, withdrew all of the warden's money, and asked the bank staff to send a stack of documents to the newspaper office. Then he bought a sports car and drove freely along the seaside he liked. At this time, the warden also found that the man was missing. He angrily threw a nearby stone, but then heard a strange echo. He walked closer and saw a hole in the poster on the wall. He quickly reached out and tore off the poster, revealing the hole in the wall. The warden immediately went back and opened the safe, took out the document and opened it, only to find it was actually a Bible. At this moment, a large number of police cars arrived outside the prison. As his criminal evidence had been made public by the newspaper, the man became a legend in the prison. He was a banker who was wrongfully imprisoned.